All right, race number 1, starting to hit the track here. I'm going to need my drivers from race 13 to come on out and marshal. That's our modified buggy group. Looks like I got one down in the rhythm. But yeah, all my drivers from race 13, come on out. We're getting our drivers from race 1 on track here.
Juan de Leon. Milo Laxon. Ben Hartshorn.
Back straight, back straight. That is clear.
Anson de Leon.
All right, I may need a little bit of help on the West Coast, perhaps. Turn marshals are going to be Kalis, Doug, Bryant, Cole, and Jovi. Who am I missing? You got all of them? Okay. Well, yeah. Anson, go ahead and cross the line for me. All right, watch the screen here. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I think Mason's car's getting the transponder looked at. Or something of that nature. Getting a little work done on Mason's car pre-race. What's up? Okay. All right, folks, so we can get race number 2 up to tech. All right, giving Mason a moment here. We got to get going, but we want to get Mason going too. All right, is that car going to be ready in the next 15 seconds? All right, well, throw him down. I have to get this one started. Just throw him down when he's ready. All right, folks, we're going live loop. All right, got everybody off to a start. Need a little help in the middle there. Thank you, Cole. Other side, other side. There we go. Thank you, Kalis. All right, so being that it is a trophy race, guys, no friendly marshals today. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Anson at a 17.9. Got Milo and Juan at 23, Ben 24. 50 seconds in. All right, Anson out front, 17-12 for pace. Got Juan on a 14-18, Ben a 13-15. Milo leading the rookie group at a 14-11. Yeah, minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. This is race number 1, 21.5 Sportsman. After this, we are going into our first heat of 17.5 Sportsman. $140 down, 3:20 to go. Our first qualifier of the day on track. Got Anson 16:02 for pace. Juan 14:10. Ben 14:16. Milo also 14:16. Got 2 minutes down, drivers. 3 minutes remaining. Anson leading the way by quite a margin. We got Ben and Juan less than 1 second apart. 2:10 down, 2:50 remains. All right, we got Mason on track. Good stuff. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. All right, now it's Anson out front, 17:15 for pace. Got Milo into the overall 2, 14:08. Juan 14:09, Ben 14:14. 2:45 down, 2:15 to go, drivers. All right, 17.5 Sportsman Heat 1. You guys should be making your way through tech if you haven't already done so. Let's get race 2 through tech if you haven't already done so. All right, a minute 45 remains. Drivers, careful in the rhythm section. That is clear. Anson DeLeon out front, 17-lap pace in the works. That is the yellow car out there. If you see a yellow car coming up on your back wing, give him some room. All right, we got a minute 15 to go. Drivers, 75 seconds remain. Whoa, got buggy jam up in the wall ride there. A little bit of a buggy train.
1 minute left.
Anson with the somersault. 1 minute to go, drivers. Right now it's Anson, 16:05. Got Milo, 2-spot overall, 15:20. Ben going 14:10, Juan 14:13. 40 seconds left, drivers. $30 seconds to go. Up next, race number 2, our first heat of Sportsman 17.5. Careful at the wall ride, drivers. Careful at the wall ride. Anson able to ride that car by himself. Oh, careful in the rhythm section. Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. Oh, oh. Some evasive posturing by Cole Wilson there. All right, folks, coming to the end here. Keep on going. Do not stop early. Keep going.
Anson DeLeon done.
Anson, you are done.
Juan DeLeon done. Ben Hartshorn done. Milo Laxon done.
I got one more car, one more car. Yes, Mason, still on the clock here. Hold on, Jimmy. Still got a car on the clock. Middle of the race is not a good time.
All drivers
All
are
right,
finished.
that'll be a race.
Mason
Guy
Cassidy
Anson
done.
DeLeon going 16:10. Milo finishing second overall, our first rookie driver, 15:15. Juan 14:10, Ben 14:12, Mason getting 8. Let's get race number 2 on track. That is Sportsman 17.5. Yeah. Well, this computer sucks. So, hey, you're gonna be race 5 for intermediate? Yeah. 5 and 10. Yeah, 5 and 10.
Terry O. Young. TH. JP Dawson. Elijah Olney.
All right, folks, let's get all my drivers from that last race. Anson, Milo, Juan, Mason, and Ben. I may need your help turn marshaling this race, either drivers or representatives on behalf. All right, if I can get all cars to line up on the right side of the track. Our start-finish line's at the beginning of the straight, so if I can get everybody on the right side in the rollers. I got a couple of transponders to get sorted out. All right, can I get Josh across the line? Josh, go ahead and cross the line. Okay.
Josh Boyd.
David Villarreal. Okay, that car does not have a working transponder. That one, yeah. It did not check. Max Stevens, let's get you across the line too.
Max Stevens.
Oh, no, that doesn't work here. David, if maybe you can get that swapped out, I can put you in the next heat. Yeah, I can put you in heat 2, but yeah, maybe if someone can let David borrow a transponder or something. All right, folks, so this is going to be a live loop start. Your time begins when you cross the line. All right, so race 3, you guys should be making your way through tech. That's our second heat of sportsmen. Careful on the right. Work together, drivers, work together. Get a faster car coming up. We are just qualifying here. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Sean Torres, 19.8. Got 40 seconds in. These guys working on lap number 2. All right, Terry Young taking fast laps, 17.5 and looking alive. We got 1 minute down, 4 minutes left. Right now it's Terry, Sean, JP, Josh, Elijah, Max. 110 down, 3:50 to go. Drivers, careful at the wall ride. Go wide at the wall ride. That is clear. Minute 20 down, 3:40 left. Right now, Terry O. Now JP out front. $130 down, 3:30 to go. Right now it's JP out front on a 16.09. Got Terry on a 16.10. Sean a 15.12. Elijah 15.13. Josh 14.13. Max 14.15. So I got JP 1 second up on Terry. Terry 6 seconds up on Elijah. Elijah 1.7 ahead of Sean. Sean 3.4 ahead of Josh. Josh 2 seconds ahead of Max. All right, folks, got 2:05 down, 2:55 to go. This is race number 2 on track. Race 3, if you haven't made your way through tech yet, please make your way through tech. Right now, JP, 17 lap pace in the works. Terry on a 16.14. Elijah 16.17. Sean 15.13. Josh 14.01. Max 13.09. Yeah, 235 down, drivers, 225 remaining. All right, 250 in, 210 to go.
Two minutes left.
Careful at the wall ride. Wall ride, that is clear. 310 down, $1.50 to go. Yeah, JP on a 17 lapper, 17-13. Elijah 16-14, Terry 16-17, Sean 15-13, Josh 14-04, Max 13-15. Yeah, minute 30 remaining, drivers, 90 seconds to go. Race number 2 on track. Race 3 should be making their way through tech. Careful up front, careful up front. All right, that's clear. We got a minute 15 remaining. Careful in the rhythm, guys. Careful in the rhythm. Careful in the rhythm. At 4 minutes down, drivers. 1 minute left. All right, JP out front, followed by Terry, Elijah, Sean, Josh, and Max. All right, JP 17-15, Terry 16-12, Elijah 16-18, Sean 15-11, Josh on the 13, Max on the 13. $15 seconds to go, drivers. All right, time is about to expire. Keep on going, keep going.
Josh Boyd done. Max Stevens done. Elijah Olney done. Terry Young done. JP
All right,
Dawson
one
done.
more car, one more car.
All drivers are finished. TH done.
All right, so it's going to be JP taking down the W here in Heat 1 of Sportsman, going 17-14. We got Terry 16-10, Elijah 16-13, Shauna 15-18, Max 13-05, Josh 13-07. What's up? Yeah, I'll put him in if he shows up. Is he here? Okay. Okay.
Mark Pandayan. Pac-Man. Juan de Leon. Hayden Smith. Joe Stevens. Joey Stevens. David Villarreal.
All right, folks, let's get all drivers from that last race out here. That is going to be JP, Terry, Elijah, Sean, Max, Josh, This is race number 3 in warm-up. This is Sportsman Buggy Heat 2. All right, need all my drivers from that last one. Come on out and marshal. I need a little help on the left, please. Looking for JP, Terry, Elijah, Sean, Max, and Josh.
Come up here. Come over here in the corner. JP's right here. JP's right
Okay, there we go.
I was looking for another guy. Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay, I got 6 marshals. Good stuff. Everybody's checked in. We're going to get this party started. Loop is live, drivers. Careful on the right. Careful on the right. Oh, man. All right, so we got, wow, Joey Stevens going fastest opening lap, 20.2. Nice. All right, work together, guys, work together. Got Buggy Train working its way around the course. All right, 2 laps in the books. Oh, need a little help in the middle. All right, we got 110 down, 350 to go. Buck 15 in, 345 remaining. Right now it's Mark Panday out front on a 15.05. Got David on 15.12, Pac-Man 14 flat, Joey 14.12. We got Juan 14.21, Hayden 13.16, Joe 13.19. Little help on the right. Thank you, sir. All right, 1:40 down, 3:20 to go. Yeah, David Villarreal out front. Followed by Pac-Man, Mark, Juan, Joey, Joe, and Hayden. So this is race 3 on track. If I can get my first heat of intermediate through tech inspection. Race number 4. Let's get you guys through tech inspection. All right, we got David Villarreal out front, about 4 seconds up on Mark. Got Mark 6 seconds ahead of Juan, Juan 2 seconds ahead of Pac-Man. Pac-Man 5 seconds up on Joey, Joey 5.9 ahead of Hayden, Hayden 5.8 ahead of Joe. We are now 240 down, 220 remaining. David 16-14 for pace. That's purple and yellow, your race leader. Second place going to be the light blue, the Tamiya Corsa Gray of Mark Panday. That is Tamiya PS32, I believe. Yeah, 3 minutes down, drivers.
2 minutes left.
All right, 1:45 to go now. David on a 16.08 for pace. Mark on a 15.02. Juan 15.18. Joey 14.02. Pac-Man 14.08. Joe 13.12. Careful at the end of the rhythm section, guys. Yeah, 1:25 remaining, drivers. So David out front, 16-15. Mark 15.08, Juan 15.16, Joey 15.21, Pac-Man 14.03, Joe 13.07, Hayden 13.21. All right, folks, we are now 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
All right, if you're in race 4 and you haven't already made your way through tech, please do so now. Race number 4 is going to be our first heat of intermediate buggy. David Marquand, Joey Pac-Man, Joe, and Hayden, your order here. 40 seconds left. "25 seconds to go. Careful in the rhythm, careful in the rhythm. Got 5 seconds left, drivers. Keep on going, don't stop early.
Pac-Man done. David Villarreal done. Juan de Leon done. Hayden Smith done. Mark Pandayan done.
Two more cars.
Joey Stevens done.
One more car, guys, one more car.
All drivers are finished.
Okay,
Joe
looks like I got
Stevens
Joey
done.
and Joe mixed up. I'll get that fixed, guys. So it's going to be David taking that one 16:07, Mark 16:13, Juan going 15:08. It's going to be Joe going 15:20, Pac-Man going 14:03, Joey 14:22, and Hayden 13:15. All right, up next is race 4. This is going to be our first heat of intermediate buggy. Race 5, if you can start making your way through
Game
tag.
day Tim.
This is our first heat of intermediate buggy. That's going to be Steve.
Anson de Leon. Steven
All right, we
Smith.
got Steven Smith, Anson
Brian
DeLeon, Brian
Cassidy.
Cassidy, Martin Arroyo, Tim
Loctite
Dimmel,
Milio.
John Milio, Kyle Howard, and Jeremy Vidug.
Martin Arroyo.
It's our first heat of intermediate. If I get all my drivers from race 3 on track to turn marshal, please. Get all my drivers from race 3 to turn marshal, please. David Marquand, Joey, Pac-Man, Joe, and Hayden.
Kyle Howard.
All right, guys, I don't have time to mess around today. We need to get our marshals out here promptly. I'm looking for David Marquand, Joe, Joey, Pac-Man, and Hayden. Okay. Jeremy, are you going to make this one? All right, folks. As soon as those cars are straightened out, we are going live loop. All right, this is race number 4, off to a start. Our first heat of intermediate buggy on track, race 5. You guys should be making your way through tech. All right, John Milio going fastest opening lap, 17.0. Brian a 17.4. Anson responds, lap 2 is 16 flat. How about that? 45 seconds in, drivers. Careful at the end of the rhythm, guys. That is clear. We got 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Right now it's Anson DeLeon out front, 18:01 for pace. Careful back straight, go wide. That is clear. Got Anson 18:01, John 18:06, Brian 17 flat, Steven 17:02, Kyle 16:08, Tim 16:08, Martin 15:19. Minute 20 down, 3:40 left. All right, John, Brian, Anson, followed by Tim, Steven, Kyle, and Martin, your current running order. Got minute 35 down, 3:25 left. All right, Emilio going 16:8 that time by Dimmel going 16:9. Seen some lap times starting to drop. Minute 55 in, 3:05 to go. Right now, John 18:09, Anson 17:05, Tim 17:11, Brian 17:14, Steven 16:04, Kyle 16:08, Martin 16:14. Yeah, 2:15 down, 2:45 left. Right now, John 3.5 ahead of Anson, Anson 3.4 ahead of Tim, Tim 0.7 ahead of Brian, Brian 6.5 ahead of Kyle, Kyle 1.6 ahead of Steven, Steven 0.3 ahead of Martin. Yeah, 2:40 down, 2:20 to go. All right, folks,
left.
3 down, 2 to go. Emilio leading the way. That's going to be the white and orange car. Anson DeLeon up to the 2 spot. He is driving the red, white, and black. Third place going to be Brian Cassidy, black car with the orange flames. Very realistic looking flames. Yeah, Tim Dimmel in that battle as well now. He is driving the white buggy with the blue nose. 3:30 down, 1:30 to go, drivers. Careful at the end of the rhythm section. Oh. Minute 15 remains, drivers. 75 seconds to go. Right now it's John, Tim, Brian, Anson, Steven, Martin, Kyle. Just over a minute to go, drivers.
1 minute left.
Yeah, Emilio 18:11, Dimmel 17:08, Cassidy 17:12, DeLeon 17:15, Martin going 16:03, Kyle 16:03, Steven 16:07. Yeah, 45 seconds remaining, drivers. 40 seconds left. So John 11 up on Tim, Tim 2.5 ahead of Brian, Brian 7.6 ahead of Anson, Anson 0.2 ahead of Kyle, Kyle 4.8 ahead of Martin, and Martin 0.6 ahead of Steven. Yeah, 20 seconds left, drivers. All right, race 5. You guys should have been through tech already. Race 5 is going to be heat 2 of 17.5 intermediate. Keep on going, drivers. Keep on going.
Martin Arroyo done. Game Day Tim done. Steven Smith done. Loctite Emilio done. Brian Cassidy done.
Oh yeah, that was at the request
Anson
of Ryan
done.
Randall.
All drivers are finished.
I imagine I'm going to hear a story
Kyle
about this
Howard
after
done.
the race. Something to do with Loctite. Did you use the red Loctite by accident? All right, we'll talk about it later. So Loctite Emilio taking down the 1 spot here, 18-13. Yeah, Tim going 17:08, Brian 17:15, Kyle 17:19, Anson 17:22, Martin 16:03, Steven 16:04. All right, race number 5. You guys are up. That is Greg, Joe, Pat, Ron, George, James, and Tyler. And Jimmy.
Joe Colicchio.
Jimmy!
Greg Stephenson. Ron Peasy. Crash. Tyler Mittone. James Colicchio. Patrick Brill.
Careful up front, guys.
George
Front double,
Laxon.
front double. That's clear. Let's get all my drivers from that last race, please. I'm looking for race number 4 to marshal this one. That will be John, Tim, Brian, Kyle, Anson, Martin, Steven, and I think that's it. All right. Got everybody checked in here. Need a little help in the middle. All right, folks, we are going to go live loop here in just a moment. All right, when you cross the line, your time will begin. This is 17.5 Intermediate Buggy Heat 2, race number 5 of the round. All right, so race number 6, let's get you guys through tech. That is Expert Buggy Heat 1. Let's get you guys through tech. All right, Greg Stephenson going fastest opening lap, 16.6. Jimmy a 16.9. Joe 17.1. James responds lap 2 with a 16.6 of his own. We're 45 seconds in. All right, Greg, Jimmy, James, followed by Patrick, Ron, Joe, Tyler, and George. Your early running order. Yeah, Greg going 16.1. Fastest lap in this qualifier so far. 110 down, 350 to go. Right now it's Greg on 18.12. We got James 18.15. Pat 17.05. Jimmy 17.06. Ron 17.18. James 16.03. Joe 16.09. Tyler 16.10. George 15.05. All right, a minute 35 down, 3:25 to go. Wow, so we got Greg and Pat both on 18:12 paces right now. Jimmy right there, 18:14. Ron 17:10. James 17:11. Joe 17:17. Tyler 15 flat. George 15:07. 2 down, 3 to go, drivers. Careful up front, careful up front. All right, 2:15 down, 2:45 remains. Greg, Pat, Jimmy, Joe, Ron, James, Tyler, and George, your full order. Right now, Greg just 0.6 ahead of Pat. Pat 1.5 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 5.9 ahead of Joe. Joe 2.3 ahead of Ron. Ron 2.4 ahead of James. James 3.3 ahead of Tyler. Tyler 1.6 ahead of George. Yeah, 2:45 down, 2:15 remaining. Greg Stephenson out front. That is going to be orange and white. If you see that car, give him some room. Same with the blue and green. Same with the orange and green. Those are your top 3 cars.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. In general, qualifying, no need to impede. If you get a faster car coming up, just give them some space. That's how we do it in qualifying. Minute 45 to go, drivers. Minute 35 remains. Got Pat out front, 1809. Greg, 1812. Jimmy, 1816. Joe is 1710. Ron, 1712. Tyler, 1718. James, 1604. George, 1611. 70 seconds remain, drivers.
One minute left.
You heard the man, 1 to go. Race number 6 is up next. That is Expert Heat 1. If you haven't made your way through tech, it's probably your last chance to do so. Pat, Greg, Jimmy, Ron, Joe, Tyler, James, George, your full order. Pat, 1809. Greg, 1701. Jimmy, 1706. Ron, 1709. Joe, 1713. Tyler, now 1712. James, 16 flat. George, 1608. 30 seconds left, drivers. Yeah, a lot of action on the right side of the track that time around. Careful up front. Things gonna change around potentially here. See how this finishes out. Keep on going. Keep going.
Joe Colicchio done. Greg Stephenson done. George Laxon done. James Colicchio done. Patrick Brill done. Tyler Mittone done. Crash done.
One more.
All drivers are
That'll be a race,
finished.
guys. It is going to be
Ron
Pat
Peasy
Brill
done.
taking that one, 1809. Greg goes 1708. Tyler, 1711. Ron, 1712. James, 1713. Jimmy, 1715. Joe, 1601. George, 1607. All right, folks. We're making our way into Expert Buggy now. He one of Expert Buggy. Could be Andrew, Barry, Bryant, Brandon, Cole, Jordan, and Kevin.
Barry Soppet. Kevin Allen. BP. Cole Wilson.
All right, I may need some turn marshals out here. All my drivers from that
Andrew
last
Will.
race. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front.
Jordan Rivera.
Okay, everybody's checked in. Got my marshals making their way to spots. Yeah, sorry guys, didn't have enough orange dots. It seems like some of them grew legs. Why someone would want an orange dot, I don't know.
Hey, that's not a good spot right there, bud.
All right, looks like I have my marshals out here, so we're going to get this party started. Loop is live. All right, we got Brian going 15-4, Brandon 15-8, Andrew 16-3, Barry 16-0, Kevin 16-4, Cole 16-5, Jordan a 16-9. 35 seconds in, drivers. 2 laps in the books. Gonna be Brian Murphy once out front on a 2012. BP on a 1903, Cole 1905, Kevin 1908, Andrew 1909, Jordan 1802, Barry 1809. Fast lap so far. Bryant going, actually Cole going 15-1. Bryant going 15-3. Brandon a 15-6. Kevin 15-9. Everybody else in the 16s at the moment. Got 110 down, 350 left. All right, a minute 25 down, 3:35 to go. Careful, back straight, back straight. Whoa, I see parts. Oh, man. $140 down, 320 left. Well, Cole was up to the 2 spot. We'll see him in round 2. All right, minute 50 down, 3:10 remaining. Right now it's Bryant out front, 20:09 for pace. Got BP inheriting the 2, 19:01. Andrew, 19:15. Kevin, 18:02. Barry, 18:11. Jordan, 17:08. I don't know, Barry. It looks like it might need some 4 dots. 2:15 down, 2:45 left. Whoa, tumble, tumble, tumble. All right, hold, and go. All right, folks, 240 down, 220 remaining. Right now it's Bryant out front, 19:02. Careful at the end of the rhythm. 19:02 for Bryant, 19:02 for Brandon now. Andrew, 19:14. Kevin, 18 flat. Barry, 18:01. Jordan, 17:08. We got 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
So right now, Bryant up on Brandon by just 0.2 of a second. Yeah, BP, 8 seconds ahead of Andrew. Andrew, 0.08 ahead of Kevin. Kevin, 0.03 ahead of Barry. And Barry, a little bit up on Jordan. I think Jordan debuting a new car this weekend. That shiny new TLR 22X out here. Got a minute 30 to go, drivers. And in case you haven't heard, the B7.1 is coming very, very soon to a racetrack near you. Minute 15 to go, drivers. Yeah, we're going to have all the new hotness in our shop. Go ahead, Andrew. All the new hotness. Got the X-Ray 26s, getting the B7-1s. We got the TLR 22Xs. If you want a Schumacher, I think we might even have a Schumacher in there. All right, 50 seconds to go, drivers. Also, we're starting to get some really cool stuff from Vision Racing. Carbon fiber chassis, they look awesome. 35 seconds to go, drivers. Bryant out front, now 1.8 ahead of Brandon. Got Barry up to the 3. However, Brandon 8 seconds ahead. Got Kevin 2 seconds back of Barry. Andrew currently 6.8 behind Kevin. And Jordan 13 seconds behind Andrew. We're heading into the final 15 here. Five seconds left.
Goompa done. BP done. Andrew Newell done. Jordan Rivera done.
2 more.
Kevin Allen done.
Uno mas.
All
And
drivers
that
are
will be a
finished.
race, drivers. Bryant
Very soft
prevails this round. 19 flat. Got BP 19:01. Kevin 19:12. Barry 19:15. Andrew 18:04. Jordan 17 flat. Got another heat of expert 17.5 coming up here. This one going to be Omar, Eric, Andrew, Derek, Ryan, Steve, and Donovan.
Ryan R. Randall. Derek Stephenson, Donovan Palladino, Omar Manan Salsa,
Oh, okay. Vasoon runs some different colors here.
Andrew Montes, Eric Vasiuddin,
You know, honestly, I think that car would suit Eric's driving style pretty well. All right, let's get our drivers from that last race out here. If we can get Stadium Truck Race 8 through Tech now. All right, so Marshall's going to be Bryant, Brandon, Kevin, Barry, Andrew, Jordan, and Cole. I'm going to need all you guys out here. Need help on the West Coast. Need help out west. All right, folks, everybody's checked in. My marshals are here. We are going live loop. All right, guys, remember this is just qualifying. Work together. Faster car comes up, you know the drill. Don't be the hammer. 15 seconds in. Man, I would have loved to have been in this heat. Reason being, my side of the driver's stand is empty. 30 seconds in, drivers. Yeah, Derek Stephenson going 15.5, Donovan a 16.0, Andrew 16.1. Steve a 16.5, Eric 16.8. 45 seconds in. All right, one down, 4 to go. Right now, we got Donovan out front, followed by Ryan, Derek, Eric, Steve, Omar, Andrew. This time by, it's going to be Derek back to the top. He is half a second ahead of Donovan. Donovan 0.4 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.2 ahead of Steve. Steve 0.2 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.3 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 4 ahead of Andrew. Careful on the back straight, guys. Careful on the back straight entering. That is clear. All right, a minute 30 down, 3:30 left. Careful up front, up front, up front. That is clear. Right now, Derek on a 19.04 for pace. Steve, 19.15. Eric, 18 flat. Omar, 18 flat. Ryan, 18.08. Donovan, 17 flat. Andrew, 17.08. Minute 45 down and 3:15 to go. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Derek out front, 19.03. He is driving the solid white car with the lime wheels. 2:15 down, 2:45 remaining. Right now, Derek on 19.03. Eric an 18 flat. Omar 18.02. Steve 18.04. Ryan 18.08. Donovan 18.15. And Andrew 18.15 as well. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go, drivers. This is race 7 on track. Race 8 is Stadium Truck Heat 1. Please make your way through Tech. All right, 3 minutes
left.
down, 2 minutes remaining. Derek, Eric, Omar, Steve, Ryan, Andrew, Donovan, your full order. Got Derek 19.02, Eric 18 flat, Steve 18.03, Omar 18.04, Ryan 18.07, Andrew 18.11, Donovan 18.16. All right, got minute 35 to go, drivers. Careful in the chicane. All right, so your leader driving the solid white, Second place driving the blue and yellow. Your third place car going to be white and purple. Brandon, you peeled out.
Peeled out, man.
All right, just over a minute to go.
1 minute left.
All right, so Derek, 1902, Eric, 18 flat, Steve, 1802, Omar, 1805, Ryan, 1805, Andrew, 1813, Donovan, 1702. Got 30 seconds remaining, drivers. $25 seconds left. $15 seconds. All right, keep on going, drivers. Keep on going.
Eric Vasiodine done. Omar Manance also done. Andrew Montez done. Derek Stephenson done. Donovan Palladino done. Steve Lung done.
All right, that'll be a race, guys.
All drivers are finished.
Derek Stephenson going
Ryan R.
1901. Got Eric Vasutin 18 flat. Ryan Randall 1803. Steven 1805. Omar 1806. Andrew 1703. Donovan 1706. All right, race number 8. That is Stadium Truck will be up next.
George Laxon. Dale Lumenland. Mark Barbosa. Ryan Maramig. David Villarreal. David Newell. Game Day Tim.
All right, just looking for a check on Colicchio. Oh, there he is.
James Colicchio.
Okay, let's get all of our drivers from that last one out here, please. I'll be Derek, Eric, Ryan, Steve, Omar, Andrew, Donovan. I may need your help, guys. All right, this is Stadium Truck Race 8 on track. Race 9 should be making their way through tech. All right, we're going to get this party started in just a moment as soon as that truck is put back on his wheels. All right, we're going racing. Man, low-key wishing I had my stadium truck together today. Usually the guy who announces for me when I get a chance to race runs stadium. So, to be honest, my stadium truck is kind of in pieces right now. I'll have to get that remedied. 45 seconds in, let's see, Ryan Merrimack going fastest opening lap, 17.3. We got David lap 2 going 17.8. James is 17.9. 1 minute down. Careful up front, up front. All right, we're 110 down, 3:50 to go. Right now it's James Colicchio out front. Followed by Tim, Dale, David, Mark, David, George, and Ryan. Yeah, minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. So James currently on a 17:10, Tim 17:15, David 16:05, Dale 16:05, Ryan 16:06, David Villarreal 16:10, Mark Barbosa 16:11, George on a 15:04. Yeah, 2 minutes down, drivers, 3 minutes left. All right, James 1.8 ahead of Tim. Tim 1.4 ahead of Dave. Dave 0.5 ahead of Dale. Dale 0.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2.2 ahead of Villarreal. We got 2:20 down, 2:40 to go, drivers. Race leader driving off the edge. All right, we got 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. James, Tim, Dale, followed by Ryan, David, George, and Mark. 2:45 down and 2:15 to go. Right now, James out front. 1.4 ahead of Dale. Dale 2.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 1 second ahead of Villarreal. Villarreal 0.039 ahead of Dimmel. Got Tim 4.6 ahead of George. George 0.3 ahead of Noel. And Noel 5.6 up on Mark. 2 minutes remain, drivers. So your leader going to be blue and pink. Second place is going to be yellow. Third place is going to be, I believe, one of the purple trucks. Actually, no. Looks like Ryan is running the teal and yellow. Yeah, 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Right now, James, Dale, Ryan, David, Tim, George, David, and Mark. Oh, man, looks like somebody has lost a wheel. Just over a minute to go, drivers. James out front. 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
James 17:08, Ryan 17:18, David 16:01, Dale 16:01, Tim 16:04, George 16:08. Yeah, Noel 16:10, Barbosa 15:03. 45 seconds left. $30 seconds to go. $20 seconds remaining. $10 seconds to go. Got another Heat of Stadium truck coming up after this.
Mark Barbosa done. James Colicchio done. Ryan Maramick done. Game Day Tim done. Dale Lumenland done. George Laxon done. All drivers are finished.
All right, James Colicchio going 17:06. Dale going 17:17. Tim going 16:03. Ryan 16:03. George 16:06. David Noel, that is 16:13. Mark going 15:02. All right, folks, another Heat of Stadium truck. This one's going to be race number 9. Andrew, Derek, Brandon, Bryant, Pat, Jordan, Elijah, and Julian.
BP. Jordan Rivera. Patrick Brill. Andrew Montez. Goompa. Derek Stephenson.
All right, got most of my marshals out here. Looking for a check from Elijah. I don't believe Julian has arrived yet. Elijah, I think your truck does not have a working transponder. We'll give you a few seconds to get that remedied. Hopefully it's a simple fix. All right, giving Elijah just a quick second here.
4 times? 4 times? I crashed it like there and then coming up that jump over there.
Nice.
Good job, Derek. Hey, there's a box there.
He meant to do that. He's durability testing. Making sure that truck is tough enough. All right, looks like we're getting a transponder into that ride. Hopefully we'll be in motion soon. All right, this is race number 9. Our next race through tech is going to be 21.5 Expert. 21.5 Expert, you guys should be going through tech. This is Stadium Truck Race number 9. We got our last driver making his way up onto the stand. Got the body going back on it. We'll get him across the line, and after he crosses the line, we will go live loop. All right. Got master technician Jovi 11 working on that thing. It's going to go faster now.
Elijah Olney.
All right. All right, folks. So we're going to go live loop here as soon as we get that truck on its wheels. All right. We are going live loop. Let's go racing. Oh, careful on the back straight. Careful on the back straight. We got a flipper. Okay, coast is clear all the way around. All right, so your fastest opening lap goes to Brian Mirafonte at 16.5, Brandon Priya 16.6, Montez 17.2. Lap 2, Perea going 16.3. I'll have to ask Brandon what truck he's running in his post-race interview. All right, we're 50 seconds in. Mirafonte out front, 16.2 that time by. That puts him .005 ahead of Brandon. We're just over a minute in. Bryant, Brandon, Andrew, Derek, Patrick, Jordan, and Elijah, your full running order. All right, a minute 35 in, 3:25 to go. BP now to the front, 16-1 that time around. Bryant responds at 15-9, so they are trading it back and forth. Hold and go. All right, so Bryant now to the front. Careful in the middle, guys. Middle switchbacks. That is clear. Oh, wow. Mirafuente going 15-7, but on his lid. That's likely going to put Perea back to the top. We'll see when they cross over. So BP now, 19-12. Bryant, 18-02. Derek, 17 flat. Andrew, 17-01. Pat, 17-09. And Jordan, 16-04. Elijah, 16-16. We're 2:30 down with 2:30 to go. All right, 2:40 in, 2:20 remaining. Bryant, Brandon, Derek, Patrick, Andrew, Jordan, and Elijah. Bryant currently 18:01. Got Brandon on 18:06. Derek in 18:09. Pat a 17:08. Andrew 17:11.
2 minutes left.
Jordan 16 flat. Elijah 15 flat. Just under 2 minutes remain, drivers. Up next, we're going 21.5 experts, so please make your way through tech. A minute 40 to go. Right now, Bryant 3 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 6 ahead of Derek. Derek 7.2 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 1 second ahead of Pat. Pat 3.2 ahead of Jordan. And Derek pulling it off. Yeah, a minute 20 to go, drivers. All right, folks, we are approaching 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
So Bryant's out front, 19:15. Brandon 18:03. Andrew 17:05. Pat 17:08. Jordan 17:11. Elijah 15:03. 40 seconds remaining, drivers. All right, folks, 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds left, drivers. Bryant, 5 ahead of BP. BP 17 up on Andrew. Andrew 4 up on Jordan.
BP done. Andrew Montez done. Elijah Olney done. Jordan Rivera done. Patrick Brill done.
All right, that'll be a race,
finished.
guys. Bryant taking home
Good
the W,
done.
round number 1, 19:12. BP gonna finish 18:01. Andrew 17:02. Jordan 17:07. Pat 17:08. Elijah 15:02. Okay, making our way into race number 10. Andrew, Ken, Eric, Jimmy Mondrell, Tony, Ryan, and Andrew. This is 21.5 Expert. Up next is going to be heat number 1 of 40 plus.
El Tigre. Downtown Brown. Kinlow. Crash.
All right, let's get all of our turn marshals, drivers from that last group. We need your help, guys.
Andrew Newell.
Okay. Not bad.
Eric Vasiodine. Andrew Montez.
Okay. Only car I'm missing a check from is Ryan Randall. Well, all right, folks. We're going to get this party started. Loop is live. All right, got everybody off to a start here. Eric going 16-2. We got Andrew 16-6. Montez the 16-7. Jimmy a 17-0. Ken 18-7. Tony a 17-5. And Mondrell a 17-1. Fastest opening lap goes to Vasutin. And he backs it up a 16-3. Way to be. All right, so Eric Vasutin out there running the Cole body, starring as a Honda driving Cole Wilson. We got Andrew Montez in the 2 spot. Ooh, Mondrell Brown making a run at it now. Careful in the rhythm, guys. Careful in the rhythm. All right, we got a minute 20 down, 3:40 to go. All right, leader is going to be blue and pink. Second place is going to be now orange and white. Third place will be the red and white. Minute 40 in, 3:20 to go. Vasutin currently 19:13 for pace. Got Knoll 19:15, Montez 19:15, Wilson 18:04, Brown 18:04, Blackwell 17:12, Lowe 16:12. Oh, looks like trouble for, oh man, he was running second. Andrew Knoll gonna be out of this one. We'll see him in round 2. Oh, man. Leader getting murdered there. Yeah, 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. And that's gonna put Andrew Montez out front. Yeah, 2:40 down, drivers. 2:20 to go. Now it's going to be Tony Wilson to the top. Oh, Wilson 18:02 in progress. So Wilson 18:02, Montez now 18:02 as well. Vasutin 18:08, Brown 18:08, Blackwell 16:01, Lowe 16:10. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Minute minute 45 remaining here. So Wilson now half a second ahead of Montez. Montez 1.2 ahead of Brown. Brown 4 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 14 ahead of Blackwell. Blackwell 9 ahead of Lowe. Minute 25 remaining here. Our 21-5 expert category. Wilson, Montez, Brown, Vasutin, Blackwell, Lowe, and Knoll. Minute 15 to go. Got our first heat of 40 plus coming up next. First heat of 40 plus up next. If you haven't made your way through tech, do so now.
1 minute left.
Tony, 1802. Mondrell, 1804. Andrew, 1805. Eric, 1810. Yeah, Jimmy, 1718. Kin, 1607. 45 seconds remain. Thirty seconds to go. Twenty seconds left. All right, folks, we're in the final 5 seconds. Keep on going. Keep on going.
Kinlow done.
All right.
Andrew Montez done. Crash done. LT Gray done.
Wow.
All drivers are
Final
finished.
lap. Mondrell
Downtown Brown
Brown
done.
taking the TQ of round 1. Yeah, Montez going 2, Wilson 3, Lowe 4, Blackwell 5 to finish out that one. All right, Brown going 1803, Montez 1804, Wilson 1806, Lowe 1603, Blackwell 1604. All right, 40 plus buggy, Heat 1. Time to have some fun. All right, this one's going to be Dale, John, Tim, Ron, JP, Ryan, Jeremy, and Sean.
JP Dawson. Dale Lumenland. Game Day Tim. Ryan Maramig. Loctite Milio. Ron Peasy.
Just a friendly reminder, do not eat the Loctite. It is not as tasty as it looks. Also, when they say that red Loctite's permanent, it's pretty permanent. Might need a torch to get it removed. I hear bad things about green Loctite too. Oh yeah, it's really permanent from what I hear. Orange? I didn't even know there was an orange Loctite. Oh man. All right, looking for a check on Jeremy. Looking on a check for Sean. Are you guys going to make it? Yeah, about 30 seconds. Last call for Jeremy and Sean. Jeremy Vida, Sean Torres. This is your race. Sean, just a friendly reminder, next time you got to go through tech. All right, yeah, the cars, once they go through tech, they cannot leave the tech area. That's just kind of a blanket statement for everybody. All right, folks, we're going racing.
Transponder 4763-186.
Yeah, it's Mod Buggy.
TH.
Yeah. Relax.
Sorry about that, guys. 45 seconds in. Got Ron Portillo out front. 17-4. Yeah, Dale going 17-4. Ryan 17-2. All right, Ron going 17-3 that time by. So Portillo out front. He's on 18-14. So is Dale. Dale that time by going 16-9. Got Ryan in the 3 spot. 17 flat. Got Tim a 17.05. JP a 16.05. Sean 16.09. John 16.11. All right, $1.35 down, 3:25 left. Fast Laps got Ron Portillo going 16.5. We got John Melio 16.6. Dale going 16.9. Tim going 16.7. Minute 50 down, 3:10 to go. Two minutes in, 3 minutes to go, drivers. All right, Ron on an 18-12. Ryan on 18-14. Careful, back straight, back straight. Ron 18-14. Ryan 18-14. Dale 17-05. JP 17-13. Yeah, Tim 17-13. John 16-03. Sean 16-12. 2:35 down, drivers. 2:25 to go. We got Ryan to the top spot. He's now 2.9 ahead of Dale. Dale 0.7 ahead of Ron. Ron 4 ahead of Tim. Tim 2.5 ahead of JP. We got 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Ryan Merrimack out front.
So when we do it, just bolt back here.
Oh, minute 50 to go, drivers. Ryan 18-13. Dale 17 flat. Ron 17-01. It is close out front. Got Tim 17-08. John 17-11. JP 17-17. And Sean 16-12. We got 3:30 down, drivers. 1:30 to go. Up next is another heat of 40 plus. If you are running 40 plus and you are not currently on track, please make sure you make your way through tech in the next minute. Got a minute 10 remaining here, 70 seconds left. Ryan 1.3 ahead of Dale. Dale 4 ahead of Ron. 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Ryan 18-13, Dale 18-15, Ron 17-04, Tim 17-06, John 17-06, JP 17-11, Sean 16-08. Yeah, 45 seconds remaining. Race number 12 up next. $15 seconds to go, drivers.
JP Dawson done. Loctite Milio done. Game Day Tim done. Ron PZ done. Dale Lumenland done. Ryan Maramick done. JP Dawson done.
One more car.
TH done.
All right, that'll be a race, guys. It is going to be Ryan Merrimack taking that one, 18-14. Dale going 18-15. Ron 17-02. Tim 17-03. John 17-04. JP 16 flat. Sean 16-14. All right, we're making our way into race number 12 now, our second heat
Very
40-plus buggy.
Kevin Allen. Greg Stephenson. Steve Loom. Ryan R. Randall. LT Gray. Eric Vasiodine.
All right,
Norman
turn
and
marshals
Salsa.
for this one going to be Sean, JP, John, Tim, Ron, Dale, Ryan. I am going to need your help, guys. If you just raced that last one, I need you on track for this one. All right, looking for turn marshals. All right, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. John and Sean, looking for you guys. John, okay. Oh, okay. Sean Torres, I need you out here. Sean Torres. Let's get Sean Torres to the left side of the rhythm section. We gotta be prompt today, guys. Got a lot of races. All right, folks, we are going racing. All right, everybody's being scored. "30 seconds in." Looks like Barry Soppy going fastest opening lap, 15.7. Ryan a 16.4, Kevin 16.5, Tony 16.7, Steve 16.4. 45 seconds in. All right, folks, we got 1 minute down. Right now, it's Barry Soppet out front, followed by Tony, Ryan, Kevin, Omar, Steve, Eric, Greg. Careful up front. That is clear. Barry 2014 at the moment, Tony 1910, Ryan 18 flat, Omar 1802, Steve 1802, Eric 1815, Kevin 1702, Greg 1702 as well. Yeah, minute 25 in, 3:35 to go. All right, folks, up next is Modified Buggy. Careful at the end of the rhythm, guys. Minute 45 in, 3:15 to go. Right now, Barry on a 19 flat, Tony 1913, Omar 1802, Steve 1805, Eric 1807, Kevin 1813, Greg 1815, Ryan 17 flat. Yeah, 2:15 down, 2:45 remaining. Oh, Barry currently 2.2 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.5 up on Omar. Omar 0.9 ahead of Steve. Steve 0.7 ahead of Eric. Eric 1.8 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.6 ahead of Greg. Greg 1 second ahead of Ryan. Yeah, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go, drivers. $2.15 remains. So Tony Wilson to the top, 18 flat for pace. 2 minutes remain. So Tony 18 flat, Barry 18 flat, Omar also 18 flat. Steve 18:02, Eric 18:02, Kevin 18:03, Greg 18:09, Ryan 17 flat, Omar might have missed a lap here. No? Yeah? Okay. I got you. I got you, fam. Yeah, minute 30 to go. All right. Wow. Got Kevin Allen now, your new race leader. And got minute 15 to go. My top 6 cars are within 2.5 seconds. All right, 4 minutes in, drivers.
1 minute left.
Right now, Barry 18:01, Kevin 18:01, Omar 18:02, Steve 18:02, Tony 18:02, Eric 18:03, Greg 18:06, Ryan 17:02. Top 6 within 2.7, drivers. 45 seconds left. $30 seconds to go. Got Barry 18 flat, Kevin 18:01, Omar 18:02, Tony 18:02, Steve 18:02, Eric 18:03, Greg 18:06. We're 15 seconds to the finish. Top 6 car, well, top 5 now within 2.7. 5 seconds to go, drivers. This one's going to come down to the final lap here.
Kevin Allen done. Ryan R. Randall done. Omar Manan Salsa done. Steve Lung done. LT Gray done. Greg Stephenson done. Eric Vasiodine done.
All right, that'll be a
All
race, guys.
drivers
That'll
are
be a
finished.
race. Yeah, Barry Soppet
Soppet
taking
done.
that one. 19:20, sneaking around for the bonus lap. Kevin Allen goes 18 flat. Tony 18:01. Steve 18:02. Omar 18:02. Eric 18:06. Greg 18:07. Ryan 17 flat. All right, folks. We need you guys to come on out and marshal. Up next is the final race of round 1. All right, 2-wheel mod buggy, Kalis, Doug, Bryant, Jovi, and Cole.
Jovi Levin. Bruh. Cole Wilson. Goompa.
Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. I may need my marshals. Drivers from the last race. You guys.
Doug LaRiviere.
All right, looking for my turn, marshals. All right, after this, we'll go into round 2. Very minimal break between rounds. All right, we're going to get this party started. All right, modified buggy, the fastest cars you'll see all day, on track right now. All right, we got Kayla starting us off at 15-1, Jovi at 15-0, Cole at 15-7, and Douglas at 15-3. 40 seconds down. Right now it's Jovi 11 out front. Jovi going 14-7 that time around. So race leader driving the black, orange, and white. Second place going to be the white car. Third place runner running blue and white with the red trim. We got 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Right now Jovi is on a 21 lap pace. Got Doug, 20:04, Kalis, 19:01, Bryant, 18:01, Cole, the only four-wheeler here on a 2014. Minute 15 down, 3:45 left. All right, Jovi, 20 flat on the verge of a 21 lapper. Doug, 2010, Kalis, 2013, Bryant, 19:07. Yeah, Doug going 14-9 that last time by. Kayla's going 14-6. So currently we got Jovi 2 seconds ahead of Doug. Doug 0.6 ahead of Kalis. Kalis 3.2 ahead of Bryant. Minute 50 down, 3:10 to go. All right, 2:55 remains. Closest battle right now going to be Doug and Kalis, 7/10 apart. Careful front double, guys, front double. So Jovi, Doug, Kalis, Bryant, Cole. 2:25 down, drivers, 2:35 left. Right now, Jovi, 20 flat for pace. Doug, 20:04. Kalis, 20:08. Bryant, a 19:14. Cole, 19:03. All right, 2:10 remains, drivers. Right now, Jovi, 3.5 seconds ahead of Doug. Doug is 0.7 ahead of Kalis. Kalis 9 up on Bryant. Yeah, just over 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
All right, Bryant going 15-0 that time by. Jovi, a little bit of a long lap there. Right now, his pace, 20:03. Doug, 20:06. Kalis, 20:08. Bryant to 19:08. And Cole, 19 flat. Minute 35 to go, drivers. Minute 25 to go. Kalis going 14-6 that time around. Oh, Doug getting it wrong. Minute 15 to go, drivers. 75 seconds left. Whoa! You got a soda can on the track.
1 minute
That's
left.
exciting. 55 seconds to go. Jovi 11, even more exciting, going 14-5 that time around. Yes, what Omar said. 40 seconds left, drivers. Jovi 11, 20:02. Kalis, 20:05. Doug, 2013. Bryant to 19:05. Cole, 2013 with the four-wheeler. Yeah, 25 seconds to go. 15 seconds left. 11 ahead by 3 seconds. Low 6 ahead of Doug. Doug 6 ahead of Bryant. 5 seconds remain, drivers.
Cole Wilson done. Goompa done. Jovi Levin done. Bra done.
All right, one more car still live, guys.
All drivers are finished.
All right, so it's going to be
Doug
Jovi
Lamariviere
Levin taking
done.
that one. 2001, Kalis 2013, Doug 2013, Brian 1903, Cole 19 flat. All right, race one. Make your way through tech. That is 21.5 Sportsman. All right, folks, I will be back in just a moment.
Anson de Leon. Milo Laxon. Juan de Leon.
All right, guys, intermission's over. It is time for 21.5 Sportsman.
Mason Cassidy.
All right, I may need my modified drivers. Come on out here in Marshall, please. Looking for my mod drivers.
Hurricane.
right, if I can get my drivers from race number 13, I may need your help, guys. This is 21-5 Sportsman Buggy.
Ben Hartshorn.
All right, got everybody checked in. Okay, let's get all cars to the right side of the track. Let's get everybody to the rollers. Our starting order for this one, we're going Anson 1, Juan 2, Ben 3, Andrew 4, Milo 5, Mason 6. So please go when your name is called. Can be Anson on the tone. Juan, Ben, Andrew, Milo, Mason. All right, everybody's off to a start here. This is 21-5 Sportsman Buggy round 2. All right, fastest opening lap going to Anson De Leon, 17.4. Got Juan 19.8, Andrew 20.5. Andrew pulling an arrive and drive. These are his first laps on the track. 45 seconds down, careful back straight. Right now it's Anson out front on an 18.10 for pace. Whoa, that was close. All right, drivers, 105 down, 3:55 to go. We got Anson 17.07, Andrew 16.18, Juan 14.08, Ben 14.11. Oh, careful back straight, Careful on the back straight, go wide. On the rookie side of things, got Milo going 16.05, Mason 9.14. So right now, Milo actually second overall. He's our leading rookie driver, second overall. Minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. That's just a testament to how far Milo has come in such a short time. Young man's made some progress. Careful getting onto the straight. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left. All right, 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. Anson De Leon, wow, this time by just point. Actually, Andrew Ivanova now 0.6 ahead of Anson. We got ourselves a battle for the lead now. Andrew driving blue and yellow. Anson, I believe, is driving all yellow. Yeah, 2:15 to go, drivers. All right, just over 2 minutes remain. Right now it's Anson, Andrew, Juan, Ben, your sportsman crew. And we got Milo
left.
and Mason representing the rookie group today. A minute 55 to go. Go, Andrew. All right, minute 35 left. Right now, Anson about 7 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 8 ahead of Juan. Juan 14 up on Ben. Looks like Milo currently would slotting in about, second place so far overall. Minute 15 to go, drivers. 75 seconds left. All right, we're now 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Anson 16.06 got Andrew a 16.14, Milo a 16.16, Juan 15.09, Ben 14.08, Mason 11.20. Yeah, 45 seconds to go, drivers. Make it count. "35 seconds left. "20 seconds to go. "10 seconds left.
Anson de Leon done. Ben Hartshorn done. Juan de Leon done.
All right, keep on
Hurricane
going.
done.
Got a few more cars, 2 more cars.
Mason Cassidy done.
1 more.
All
And that
drivers
will
are
be a
finished.
race. Got
Milo
Anson
Laxon
DeLeon going
done.
16 flat. Andrew Ivanova 16:07. Milo Laxon 16:17. Juan DeLeon 15:09. Ben going 14:05. Mason going 11. All right, folks, I'm going to need you or representatives on behalf of you to come on out and turn marshal. Up next, race number 2. That is Sportsman 17-5. JP, Terry, Elijah, Sean, Max, and Josh.
JP Dawson. Josh Boyd. Max Stevens. TH. Terry O. Young. Elijah Olney.
All right, let's get all of our turn marshals or representatives on behalf out to the track. All right, so we got everybody checked in here. Turn marshals going to be Ben, Juan, Andrew, Mason, Milo, Anson, or representatives on behalf. As long as we got 6 turn marshals out here, it's all good. Andrew, if you can get a volunteer to marshal on your behalf, make your way through tech. Because, yeah, you're basically going to be up next race. So, yeah, if I can get a volunteer for Andrew. Andrew needs a volunteer turn marshal. Actually, if I can get one of you guys to stay over here on this side. If I can get one of you guys over here at the fire hose. Yeah, Milo, if I can get you on the orange dot over here, please. Thank you very much. All right, folks, let's get all cars to the right side of the track. Our starting order for this qualifier going to be JP leaving first, Terry 2, Elijah 3, Sean 4, Max 5, and Josh 6. All right, guys, it's going to be JP on the tone. Terry, Elijah, Sean, Max, and Josh. Oh, just letting you know, JP, for some reason, didn't count that time, so you will start this time. There we go. Everybody's officially being scored. 40 seconds in. Fastest opening lap going to go to Elijah at a 17.5. Right now it's Elijah, JP, Terry, Sean, Max, and Josh, your running order. We are now 55 seconds in. JP going 17.1. So JP up to the top spot. Elijah 2, followed by Terry, Sean, Max, Josh. We're just past 1 minute down. Right now, JP half a second up on Elijah. Elijah 6 seconds up on Terry. Terry 8 ahead of Sean. Sean 4 ahead of Max. And Max 6 ahead of Josh. We got minute 25 down. 3:35 left. This is race number 2 on track. First heat of Sportsman Buggy. 17.5. Race 2 of 17.5 Sportsman will be up next. That'll be race 3 of the round, of course. Minute 50 down, 3:10 to go. Got Elijah to the top spot, 17.04 now the pace. Careful at the end of the rhythm, guys. All right, your race leader is running the red, pink, and white. Right now, Elijah up by just half a second. Got JP 8.7 ahead of Terry. Terry 1 second ahead of Sean. Sean 17 ahead of Max. Max 4 ahead of Josh. Got 2:30 down, 2:30 to go, drivers. All right, Elijah going 17.0 last time by. That'll put his pace at 16 flat. Got JP on a 16.05. Sean 15.02. Terry 15.12. Max 13.04. Josh 13.07.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes down, drivers. 2 minutes left. Careful at the end of the wall ride. That is clear. JP, Elijah, Sean, Terry, Max, and Josh, your running order. Minute 40 remains. All right, 3:30 down, a minute 30 to go. Minute 20 remains in this race. Right now, JP 5 seconds ahead of Elijah. Elijah 5 seconds ahead of Sean. Sean 13 ahead of Terry. Terry 23 ahead of Max. Max 8.8 ahead of Josh. 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
JP 17.18 for pace. Elijah 16.04. Sean 16.18. Terry 15.16. Max 14.19. Josh 13.09. 40 seconds left, drivers. Got another heat of Sportsman Buggy up after this. $25 seconds remaining. $10 seconds to go. All right, keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going.
Elijah Olney done. Josh Boyd done. JP Dawson done. Terry O. Young done. TH done.
One more car.
All drivers
and
are
that'll
finished.
be a race, guys.
Max
Be
Stevens
JP
done.
taking that one, 16.01. Got Elijah 16.08. Sean 16.17. Terry 15.20. Max 1418, Josh 1306. All right, folks. We're now making our way into race number 3. Second heat of sportsmen, David, Mark, Juan, Joey, Paxton, Joe, and Hayden. All right, if you just raced, I will need you to come on out and turn, Marshall.
David Villarreal.
Careful in the rhythm section, guys. Got one down.
Pac-Man.
Careful in the rhythm.
Mark Pandey.
That is clear.
Hayden Smith. Hurricane. Joe Stevens. Joey Stevens. Juan de Leon. Joe Stevens.
All right, let's get all of our drivers out here. I think we got most of them now. All right, 1 second. Just trying to make sure I get these transponders switched correctly.
Joe Stevens. Joey Stevens.
Okay, let's get everybody lined up on the right side of the track. At least 6 feet back from the finish line. So if I can get you guys closer to the rollers. All right, our starting order here for round 2 going to be David 1, Mark 2, Juan 3, Joey 4. Actually, it's going to be Joe 4, Paxton 5, Joey 6, Hayden 7, Andrew 8. All right, we're going to get this one going. David on the tone. Mark, Juan, Joe, Pac-Man, Joey, Hayden, Andrew. All right, so fastest opening lap goes to Paxton Cassidy at a 17.6. Yeah, Panda 18.3. Villarreal responds lap 2 a 17.6. Pac-Man backs it up with a 17.7. All right, folks, that's silver and yellow cars, your race leader. 1 down, 4 to go. And now it's Pac-Man out front, followed by Dave, Mark, Juan, Andrew, Joey, Hayden, and Joe. $120 down, $340 remains. And it's going to be David back to the front, 17-15 for pace. Got Marcus 17-18, Pac-Man 16-12, Juan 15-13, Hayden 15-16, Andrew 15-13, Joey going 14-15, Joe going 13-03. All right, we're a minute 50 down. 3:10 to go. All right, 2 minutes down. Right now it's David, followed by Paxton, Mark, Juan, Hayden, Andrew, Joe, and Joey. Wall ride, wall ride. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Go wide, go wide. Yeah, 225 down, 235 remaining. Careful in the middle switchbacks. 2:35 down, 2:25 left. Got Dave out front, 17:10 for pace. Pac-Man, 16:15. Juan, 16:19. Mark, 15:01. Andrew, 15:01. Hayden, 15:16. Joe, 14:05. Joey, 12:04. Just over 2 minutes remaining, drivers.
2 minutes
Hey guys,
left.
reverse is not allowed. Reverse is not allowed during racing. Minute 50 to go, drivers. All right, $1:35 remaining. Dave on a 17:10, Paxton 16:10, Andrew 16:12, Juan 15 flat, Hayden 15:07, Mark 15:10, Joe a 15:19, Joey a 12 flat. A minute 15 to go, drivers. Careful in the middle, guys. Careful in the middle.
Left.
Got 1 minute to go now. David out front, still about 8 seconds ahead of Andrew. Andrew about 7 ahead of Juan. Juan 2 ahead of Paxton. Paxton 8 ahead of Mark. Mark 6 ahead of Joe. Joe 1 ahead of Hayden. $35 seconds remain, drivers. All right, 20 seconds to go. Looks like closest battle going to be Paxton versus Juan. They're about 7/10 apart. Keep on going, drivers.
Mark Pandayan done. Juan de Leon done. David Villarreal done. Joe Stevens done. Pac-Man done. Hayden Smith
All right, that looks like a race, guys.
All
It's going to be
drivers
David
are
taking
finished.
that one, 17-21. Guy Andrew going 16-13. Paxton a 16-16. Juan a 16-16. Mark 15-12. Hayden 15-13. Joe a 15-16. All right, folks, we are now making our way into race number 4. That is Intermediate Buggy, Heat 1. This one's going to be John, Tim, Brian, Kyle, Anson, Martin, Steven, and Jeremy.
Loctite Milio. Stephen Smith. Anson de Leon. Jeremy Vidig. Game Day Tim. Kyle Howard.
All right, I may need some turn marshals, guys. I am looking for Joey, Joe, Hayden, Mark, Juan, Paxton, Andrew, and
Ryan
Dave.
Cassidy. Martin Arroyo.
Careful back straight. Go wide. That is clear. All right, folks, let's line them up on the right side of the track. Our starting order here for round 2 will be John 1, Tim 2, Brian 3, Kyle 4, Anson 5, Martin 6, Steven 7, and Jeremy 8. All right, folks, we're going to get this party started with Emilio on the tone. Dimmel, Cassidy, Howard, DeLeon, Arroyo, Smith, and Vida. All right, we are 25 seconds in. Fastest opening lap goes to John Emilio. 17-2. All right, so we got Emilio, Cassidy, Vida, Arroyo, DeLeon, Smith, Dimmel, and Howard, your current running order. We are now 1 minute in, 4 minutes to go. Right now, Emilio on 18-15 for pace. Got Jeremy 16:02, Martin 16:05, Tim 16:11, Steven 16:19, Brian 15:01, Anson 15:02, Kyle 13:02. Just a minute 20 down, 3:40 left. John, Jeremy, Tim, Martin, Anson, Brian, Steven, and Kyle, your full running order. Oh, behind you. A minute 45 in, 3:15 to go. John continues to lead. He's 3.8 ahead of Jeremy. 4.3 ahead of Tim now. Tim 0.1 ahead of Jeremy. Jeremy 3.4 ahead of Brian. Brian 9 ahead of Anson. Anson 1.2 ahead of Martin. Martin 5 ahead of Steven. Steven 5.1 ahead of Kyle. Careful back straight, go wide. That is clear. All right, 2:40 to go. Emilio 17:01, Dimmel 17:12, Jeremy 17:17, Brian 16:11, Martin 15:10, Anson 15:10, Steven 14 flat, Kyle 14:10. Yeah, 2:25 remaining. Hold. And go. All right, folks, we are now 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Tim Dimmel now to the top spot, 17:07 this time around. Got John 17:14, Jeremy 17:16. Yeah, Brian 16:06, Martin 16:19, Anson 15:08, Kyle 15:14, Steven 15:18. A minute 40 to go, drivers. Careful back straight, go wide. That is clear. Minute 25 left in this one. Tim currently 3 ahead of John. John 4 ahead of Jeremy. Jeremy 5.9 ahead of Brian. Brian 5.1 ahead of Martin. Martin 7.8 ahead of Kyle. Kyle 3.3 ahead of Anson. Anson 0.2 ahead of Steven. Got just over 1 minute to go, drivers.
1 minute left.
Tim, John, Jeremy, Brian, Martin, Kyle, Steven, and Anson. All right, leaders coming up on some traffic here. Both leaders. That's going to be blue and white and orange and white. This is just qualifying. Good teamwork, Jeremy. All right. right, 20 seconds remain. Careful at the end of the rhythm, guys. Getting close to the finish here. Got another heat of intermediate buggy coming up after this. Oh. Back straight, back straight.
Kyle Howard
That's
done.
clear.
Jeremy Vidic done. Game Day Tim done. Brian Cassidy done. Loctite Milio done. Stephen Smith done.
Okay, that will be a
Benson
race, drivers.
Leon
All
done.
cars finished. Got one down at the
All
wall ride.
drivers are
Careful,
finished.
careful.
Martin Arroyo done.
So it's going to be Tim Dimmel going 17-12. John going 17-16. Jeremy 16-01. Brian 16-11. Martin 16-13. Kyle 15 flat. Stephen 15-08. Anson 15-14. All right. Making our way into race 5. This one's going to be Pat, Greg, Tyler, Ron, James, Jimmy, Joe, and George. This is race 5. About to start warm-up. Race 6 is going to be Expert Heat 1.
Tyler Mittone. Joe Colicchio. Greg Stephenson. James Colicchio. Crash. Patrick Brill. George Laxon.
All right, let's get our marshals out here. Drivers from that previous group.
Ron Peasy.
All right, got everybody checked in. Got my marshals out here. Let's get everybody lined up. Starting order here for round 2 can be Pat 1, Greg 2, Tyler 3, Ron 4, James 5, Jimmy 6, Joe 7, George 8. Okay, we're going to get this party started. You guys good? All right, we're going Pat on the tone. Greg, Tyler, Ron, James, Jimmy, Joe, George. All right, fastest opening lap going to Pat, 17-0. James, the 17-2. Tyler, 17-2. Got 35 seconds in. $45 seconds down. 2 laps in the books, and we got Tyler out front going 16-8. Yeah, James going 16-9. Greg going a 16-6. We are now 1 minute down, drivers. Pat back to the 1 spot. He's on 18.09. We got Tyler in 18.15. George 17.05. James 17.12. Greg 17.09. Joe 16.09. Jimmy 16.10. Ron on a 15 at the moment. We got 1:25 down, 3:35 left. Oh, John, to your right. 140 down, 320 to go. Patrick out front, 18:10 for pace. Greg 17:01, Tyler 17:03, James 17:11, Jimmy 17:11, George 17:12, Joe 17:18, Ron on a 16. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Brill going 16-4 that time by. Race leader is the blue and green car. Second place now, Greg Stephenson. That's orange and white. Third place going to be Tyler Matone. I believe he is driving that orange and pink. So if you see those cars, give them a little bit of room. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. So top three cars on 18-lap paces. Patrick, Tyler, and James now in the top three. James just went 16-2. And that puts him in 18-lap territory, but a little trouble at the rhythm section. Might change the running order.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes remain, drivers. All right, this is race 5 on track. Race 6 is going to be another heat. Actually, it's going to be our first heat of 17.5 Expert. So 17.5 Expert Heat 1, you are up next. Please make your way through tech. $1:35 to go. Right now it's Pat out front, 18:06 blue and green. Tyler Matone in the 2, that is the pink and orange. Greg Stephenson in the 3, orange and white. Followed by James Colicchio driving pink and blue. Minute 20 to go. Pat 18:05, Tyler 18:15, James 17:01, Greg 17:01. Got Jimmy now 17:02, George 17:10, Ron 17:15, Joe 16:10. Got just over 1 minute remaining, drivers.
1 minute left.
Pat 6.7 ahead of Tyler, Tyler 1.6 ahead of James, James 0.8 ahead of Greg, Greg 0.4 ahead of Jimmy, Jimmy 6.5 ahead of George, George 3.6 ahead of Ron, Ron 9 ahead of Joe. 40 seconds remain, drivers. .25 seconds left. So Pat currently 8.3 ahead of the pack. Got James 1.3 ahead of Tyler. Tyler 0.9 ahead of Greg. Greg 1.9 ahead of Jimmy. 15 seconds. Wall ride, wall ride. Go wide at the wall ride. Got 5 seconds to go, drivers. Keep going, keep going.
Greg Stephenson done. Patrick Brill done. Crash done. Joe Colicchio done. George Laxon done. James Colicchio done. All drivers
right, that'll be a
finished.
race, guys. Patrick
Tyler
going
Matone
18:05.
Ron Easy done.
James 18:13. Tyler 18:18. Jimmy 17:03. Greg 17:03. George 17:07. Ron 17:16. Joe 16:05. All right, folks, that brings us into race number 6. That is going to be Bryant, Brandon, Kevin, Barry, Andrew, Jordan, and Cole. All right, race 6, Expert Buggy Heat 1. Got another heat of Expert after this.
Kevin Allen. Barry Soppet. Andrew Newell. BP.
So our first heat Expert in warm-up.
Gunther. Cole Wilson. Jordan Rivera.
All right, we got our marshals making their way out here. Thank you guys for being prompt. All right, folks, let's line them up. Our starting order here for round 2 going to be Goompa first, Brandon 2, Kevin 3, Barry 4, Andrew 5, Jordan 6, Cole 7. All right, folks, we will get this party started with Bryant on the tone. Brandon, Kevin, Barry, Andrew, Jordan, and whenever you'd like, Cole. All right, BP going 15-9. Cole going 15-9 as well. All right, lap 2, BP a 15-2, Bryant a 15-3. Let's see, Cole going 15-3 as well. Kevin a 16-1, Barry 16-1, Jordan 17-2, Andrew 16-4. Got 50 seconds down and 4:10 remaining. This is our first heat of Expert Buggy. Trouble for Bryant. So that is going to put Cole Wilson out front. 20-10 is the pace. Brandon 19:02, Kevin 19:12, Bryant 19:13, Barry 19:15, Jordan 18:17, Andrew 17:05. Buck 20 down, 3:40 to go. All right, we got Cole 1.1 ahead of Brandon, Brandon 1.9 ahead of Bryant, Bryant 0.8 ahead of Kevin. Got Kevin 1.8 ahead of Barry, Barry 3.6 ahead of Jordan, Jordan 3.1 ahead of Andrew. Buck 50 down, 3:10 to go. Two minutes and 3 minutes remain. Cole Wilson, 2012 is the pace. BP 2013, Bryant 19:03, Kevin 19:10, Barry 18:04, Jordan 18:13, Andrew in 18:12. Sorry, 17:12. 2:40 remaining here. This time by BP, 3/10 up on Cole. Cole 2.3 ahead of Bryant, Bryant 2.9 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 4 ahead of Barry, Barry 3.7 ahead of Jordan, Jordan 9 ahead of Andrew. 2:40 down, 2:20 to go. All right, Brandon, Cole, Bryant, Kevin, Barry, Jordan, Andrew. BP 0.3 ahead of Cole. Cole 0.7. Actually, Cole 0.3 ahead of Brandon now. Brandon 0.7 ahead of Bryant.
Left.
Top 3 within a second. And top 3 are actually all going faster in TQ as well. TQ being set, 19 flat, top 3 on 20s. Minute 45 remaining. Your leader going to be orange right now. Second place, blue and yellow. Third place, pink and blue. They are all separated by 1.7 total split time. Minute 25 remaining. Minute 15 to go. Wow, fast lap of this one. A 14-9 out of both Bryant and Brandon. 15-1 from Cole.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Right now, Brandon 2012, Bryant 2013, Cole 2014, Kevin 1912, Jordan 1803, Andrew 1703. 40 seconds remaining, drivers. BP up by 0.7 of a second. Bryant 1 second ahead of Cole. 30 seconds left. I heard a dot. Oh, I saw that one. 20 seconds remain. So Cole up to the 2 spot. Bryant on the verge of a 20-lap run. Oh, Brandon with a long lap. That puts Cole out front. See how this one finishes.
Andrew
TQ
Moulton.
hangs in the balance. Keep
Jordan
going,
Rivera
keep
done.
going.
Gumpa done. BP done. Kevin Allen done. All drivers are finished.
And it's going to be Cole Wilson setting TQ and Expert Buggy today so far. 2014. BP at 2015. Bryant to 2015. Kevin 1913. Jordan 1802. Andrew 1703. All right, got one more qualifier of Expert Buggy.
Steve Loom.
Bar has been
Andrew
set.
Montez.
2014.
Derek Stephenson.
All right, I may need a little bit of help out here, please. Get all my drivers from that previous group.
Eric Vasiodine. Ryan R. Randall. Donovan Palladino. Omar Manan Salsa.
All right, I may need some turn marshals out here, guys. Don't have time to dilly-dally. I need you guys out here. Looking for Cole, Brandon, Bryant, Kevin, Jordan, Andrew, and Barry. All right, folks, got everybody checked in. Got my marshals out here. All right, let's line them up, guys. Our starting lineup for round number 2 is going to be Derek 1, Eric 2, Ryan 3, Steve 4, Omar 5, Andrew 6, Donovan 7. All right, we'll get this party started. Derek Stephenson on the tone. Vasutin. Randall, Leon, Manansala, Montez, and Palladino. All right, we got Erica 16-9, Ryan 16-9, Steve 16-9, Omar 16-9, Andrew 16-6, Donovan a 16-6. We're 35 seconds in. Derek going 16-0 on lap 2. All right, we're 40 seconds in. All right, 55 seconds in. Right now we got Derek Stephenson out front on a 19:07. Donovan, Omar up to the 2, 18 flat. Ryan 18:01, Andrew 18:01, Donovan 18:03, Steve 18:04, Eric 18:07. Got minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. Minute 25 in, 3:35 left. Derek 19:07 in the works. He's 2.5 ahead of Montez. Montez 0.1 ahead of Leung. Leung 0.5 ahead of Manansala. Manansala 1.3 ahead of Palladino. Palladino 1.4 ahead of Randall. Randall 2.2 ahead of Vasutin. We got 145 down, 3:15 to go. Derek 1904 leading the way. Race leader driving the white car for the lime wheels. Second place going to be the white and purple. And your third place car, Omar, driving the silver, orange, and blue. Oh, looks like Montez has the body askew. Man, that'd be a really good oval setup going counterclockwise. Got 235 down and 225 to go. Right now, Derek 1903, Steve 1915, Omar 1801, Donovan 1802, Andrew 1803, Ryan 1807, Eric 1812.
Two minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. That is clear. Minute 45 remaining. Derek, Steve, Omar, Andrew, Donovan, Ryan, and Eric, your full running order. All right, folks, a minute 15 remains, 75 seconds left. Derek is on a 1905, Steve on 1915, Andrew 18 flat, Donovan 18 flat, Omar 1802, Ryan 1804, Eric 1806.
1 minute left.
4 down, 1 to go. All right, 45 seconds remain. A real battle is on mid-pack. Got Steve 0.7 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 3 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.7 ahead of Donovan. Donovan 1.3 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.1 ahead of Eric. 20 seconds left. Got Stadium Truck Heat 1 up next. 10 seconds to go. Keep on going, drivers. Keep going.
Steve Lung done. Derek Stephenson done. Eric Vasiodine done. Andrew Montez done. Omar
All right, that'll be a race,
done.
guys. That'll be a race.
Ryan R.
Derek
Randall
going
done.
1907.
All
Steve
drivers
18
are
flat.
finished.
Andrew 18 flat.
Donovan Palladino
Omar
done.
1803. Donovan 1804. Eric 1806. Ryan 1806. All right, folks. I'm going to need you guys to set your cars down. Come on out to turn marshal. Up next is the Ocho. Race number 8. Stadium Truck. This is our first heat of Stadium Truck. James, Dale, Tim, Ryan, George, David, Mark, and David.
Mark Barbosa. George Laxon. Game Day Tim. David Villarreal.
All right, gonna need a little help out here. I need help in front of the
Dale
driver's
Lumenland.
stand. Got a truck upside
David Moore.
down. All right, this one I am looking for Ryan, Eric, Donovan, Omar, Andrew, Steve, and Derek. I may need your help, guys. Uh-oh.
James Colicchio.
All right, let's see if we can get that wheel reattached in 30 seconds. All right, looking for turn marshals. I should have Ryan, Eric Donovan, Omar, Andrew, Steve, and Derek. Oh, a couple of our trucks having some trouble here. Oh, we're taping stuff? That's speed tape. That's a space peanut. All right, I may need one more marshal in the rhythm section. Need a little help on the left side here. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Purple truck. I believe that's David. Are you going to make it? Negative, okay. So our starting order is going to be James 1, Dale 2, Tim 3, Ryan 4, George 5, David 6, and Mark 7. We'll get it going. James on the tone. Dale, Tim, Ryan, George, David, Mark. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Dale Lumenlin at a 17.4. Got James Colicchio 17.5. Ryan Merrimack going 17.8. We're 40 seconds in, drivers. All right, so Colicchio taking back the top spot here on lap 2. All right, now we're a minute down, 4 to go. We got James out front on an 18.13 for pace. Dale 17.03, Ryan 17.10, David 17.11, Tim 17.16, George 17.17, and Mark 15.07. Got Buck 15 down, 3:45 left. $130 down, $330 to go, drivers. Careful, back straight, back straight. That is clear. Right now we got James out front, 17 flat. Dale currently 17.04. Yeah, Tim 17.09, Ryan 17.11, George 17.17, David 17.18, and Mark on a 16. We got 2 minutes down, 3 minutes remaining, drivers. $210 down, $250 to go. James, Dale, Ryan, Tim, David, George, Mark, your running order. Yeah, 225 down, 235 remaining. So, James, Dale, Ryan, Tim, George, David, Mark. We got James currently 0.8 ahead of Dale. Dale 3.7 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2.8 ahead of Tim. Tim 3.8 ahead of George. George 0.7 ahead of Dave. And Dave 1.6 ahead of Mark. A little trouble for James there. That might put Dale to the top spot. And it does. So race leader driving the yellow, blue, and white through that rhythm section. Second place right behind him, blue and pink. Your third place truck going to be that teal truck, Yellow Wing. Minute 45 to go, drivers. James going 16.8 that time by. He's got to try to get around Dale. He's got to get around Dale cleanly. Got a minute 30 to go. So, James completing step one. Now he has to pull away. But Dale holding on to that tow rope. Try to hang on to that tailgate. A minute 10 to go. This is the battle down the back straight. Right now, it is Dale up by 0.4 of a second. Oh, a little roll. Stay in it.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go, drivers. Ooh, Colicchio getting a little funky there. 50 seconds to go. Down the back straight they go once again. And it's going to be James up by less than 1 second. Oh, James gets it wrong. Allows Dale back into the picture. 35 seconds. Whoa. Oh, in trouble for James. That was going to put Dale back out front. That's really going to put Dale back out front. Got 15 seconds to go. Lumenlin going to take the lead when they cross the line. 10 seconds left. So yes, Lumenlin now 5 seconds ahead. Time about to expire. Keep on going, drivers. Keep on going.
Dale Lumenland done. George Laxon done. James Colicchio done. David Newell done. Mark Barbosa done. Ryan Maramick
One more. And that will be erased. Dale Lumenlin prevails. 17:04. James 17:08. Ryan 17:11. Tim 17:16. George 16:01. Dave 16:03. Mark at 16:06. All right, good race, gentlemen. Up next, race 9, Stadium Truck Heat 2. This one's going to be Bryant, Brandon, Andrew, Jordan, Pat, Elijah, Derek, and Julian.
BP. Derek Stephenson. Patrick Brill. Jordan Rivera. Elijah Olney. Andrew Montez. Gumpa.
All right, got check-ins from everybody who's here. Let's see, Marshals. Looks like I got most of them out here. Looking for everybody, though. Looking for Mark, David, George, Tim, Ryan, James, Dale. I'm going to need your help, guys. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're good. We got 6 out there, probably 1 at tech. Okay. All right, starting order here is going to be Bryant 1, Brandon 2, Andrew 3, Jordan 4, Pat 5, Elijah 6, Derek 7. We're going to get this one rolling with Bryant on the tone. Brandon, Andrew, Jordan, Pat, Elijah, Derek. Stephenson with the mega whip coming out of that rhythm section. All right, BP fastest opening lap, a 16.2. 16.2 on lap 2 for Bryant. Okay, with 2 laps in right now, we got BP, Derek Bryant, Andrew, Jordan, Pat, and Elijah. Fast lap being taken down by Stephenson at a 16.0. All right, we are 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Next race up is going to be 21.5 Expert. Got a $1.15 down, 3:45 left. Right now, Brandon on 19.09, Bryant 19.12, Derek 19.12, Andrew 18.08, Jordan 17.05, Patrick 17.08, Elijah 15.19. All right, 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. BP out front, 19.07. Derek, 19.08. Bryant, 19.10. Andrew, 18.13. Jordan, 17 flat. Patrick is 17.12. Elijah, 15.15. 2 down, 3 to go. And it's going to be Derek taking over the top spot this time around. That is the white truck with the lime wheels. Derek on 19.07, Brandon 19.08, Bryant 19.10. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Derek up by 0.3, got Brandon 0.9 ahead of Bryant. Careful wall ride, go wide. That is clear. Oh, George with the leap. Air Laxon. 2:45 down, 2:15 remains.
Two minutes left.
All right, Derek 19.06, Brandon 19.08, Bryant 19.13, Andrew 18.10, Jordan 18.14, Pat 17.14, Elijah on a 14. Got 1:45 to go, drivers. Next up is 21.5 Expert. You guys are up next. Minute 25 to go. Derek now 2 seconds ahead of Brandon. Brandon 12 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 4 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.003 ahead of Andrew. Those guys 8 seconds up on Pat. Pat lap up on Elijah. Got just over a minute, drivers.
Left.
4 minutes in, 1 minute to go. All right, 45 seconds remains. 21.5 Expert will be up next. This is race 9 on track right now. 35 seconds left. Derek 19.05, Brandon 19.07, Bryant 18.07, Andrew 18.14, Jordan 18.15, Pat 17.10, Elijah 15. Yeah, 20 seconds to go. Careful in the rhythm, guys, rhythm. Time about to expire. Keep on going. Keep going, drivers. Keep going.
Gumpa done. BP done. Derek Stephenson done. Elijah Olney done. Patrick Brill done.
All right, and that will
Jordan
be
Rivera
a
done.
race. Derek Stephenson
All
taking it down,
drivers are finished.
1905. Brandon
Andrew
going
Montez
1907.
done.
Bryant 1807. Jordan 1815. Andrew 1816. Pat 1708. Elijah 1506. All right, race 10. It'd be 21.5. Two-wheel expert.
Kinlow. Downtown Brown. Crash. Andrew Newell.